Today we're looking at the fifth chivalric virtue, generosity. And I think generosity in many senses are one of the most important virtues. And generosity often becomes just money or material things. And that's because we're living in a material world. But we have to remember that a knight steps beyond that and outside of that materialistic society, and therefore generosity must mean so many other things. Generosity with your smiles, generosity with your time, generosity with your knowledge, generosity with your skills, your money naturally, and your material things. But also generosity means to give of yourself, to not be selfish, but to be open and not closed. So generosity in a sense is to be what my mentor and friend Colin Hatcher would say, to be loud, to be proud, to be a cartoon character, to be larger than life, to be able to do the grand gesture, to have what in the medieval days was called largesse, to just be larger than life. That means amplifying all your virtues and your good attributes and then giving freely of yourself. And so generosity is not just how tight you hold your wallet, but how much you give of yourself in every situation. How do you smile? Do you give of your joy and your joie de vivre, the joy of life? Do you give that to the people around you? Are you generous with your time when your friends or people in need ask you for your time? Are you generous with it? Are you giving of your time? Are you giving of your knowledge freely? Are you giving out at every opportunity you can? If you are, then that is a very knightly quality. And when you are loud, proud, when you are larger than life, you can step into a room that's chilly with attitudes and everything, and you can change the temperature of the room around you. Instead of yourself being doused by the general mood, you will turn the party around, and you will make a difference in your surroundings, and changing the temperature around you. And that is the quality of largesse, the quality of generosity, the virtue of giving of yourself. It's a choice we make to be joyful in the face of things not being joyful in the world. It's the choice of just giving when you feel like you don't want to give, but you do it anyway because you know it's right. You do it not with a grudge or all right, fine, I'll give you this, but you give with a joyful heart, and because you just want to share of yourself, you want to share who you are and what you are with other people. And letting people laugh at your expense, it's okay, as long as then you're spreading joy, you're spreading light around you. And spreading light is really important. The smile is the light of the eyes. Yeah, when you smile, your eyes sparkle. And so smiling a lot is being generous, and it's giving of yourself, and it's choosing to be joyful, even you might not be feeling that way. Generosity with your things, definitely. It is important for a knight not to be bound by material things, to not be held back by the love of material things. And as the Bible say, the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money, but the love of it. So if we hoard and we hold on to what we've got, we are not free, and we are definitely not generous. So we need to start cutting those bonds holding us back, things that tie us down, and just freely give of it. Fear of other people will douse our generosity, so we need to overcome fear with our chivalric courage, and dare to smile when nobody else is smiling. Dare to laugh in a room full of very, very dour and sour people. Dare to be yourself, dare to be joyful, dare to just let go and share. That is a knightly quality. And it is important for us to choose that, to celebrate life, to celebrate what we've got, to celebrate our friends, to celebrate people around us, and just give freely of everything we have received, and give it to other people. It is very, 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 very important, and it will set us free to be ourselves. It will challenge us to be more of ourselves and to be larger. Not to seek attention and go into the center and cling to the center like some people just need the attention, but to be generous, to be larger than ourselves, so that we can be generous with ourselves, so that we can give freely of the good things that we have. That is a knightly quality, and that is what is called for to change the society today, to be generous when everybody else might not be.